I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
So, to recap...
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it? Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible to me.
Not sure.
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
Anytime.
Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight...
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
So what if I do? You think we're broken or something? Is that it?
I don't know. Maybe we're just not cut out for this world. We can't eat each other's hearts anymore, Bigby. This can't be like the old days. We have to make it better.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Oh,
What
snap.
do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
Shut
We
up,
can still
Buffkin.
solve this ourselves. I know that
Never
it-
mind that. Come help me look.
So, I don't think Crane did it either. I think he's a smart enough man where he wouldn't murder someone that he's been taking pictures of and that kind of stuff, and like just leaving evidence that he's been around that person a lot. I think he's smarter than that.
I agree. Also, I totally play Bigby as if he enjoys it when things go a little bit awry.
You know,
I think he's written that way.
Yeah, that's the honest answer.
Yep.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Aw, taking it easy on Bumpkin. I like it.
I think Buffkin's he's hiding a lot of inner guilt about this already, and I don't really need to reinforce that. I think he knows.
So he's looking for the witch.
Yeah, and the witches are the people that do all the magic, of course.
Uh-huh.
Talk to her. There you go, Bigby.
Buffkin says that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch. His glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city. It's something, at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Maybe check that stuff there.
What stuff where? Oh.
This stuff here.
Oh, well,
We're walking
Bigby.
this way now?
Bigby's going his own way.
Alright then. I just pointed at the desk and pressed Y, but apparently I needed to be on this side. Well, the inbox and
It's a key.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
Wow.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have. Come on, let's keep looking.
Ichabod Crane. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit, I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Pest, Waylon Smith.
Okay. So that's, I'm assuming he's talking about the farm where all the non-human form people go to, right?
Yeah, and Waylon Smith is the, like, the mayor of it.
Okay.
And he actually is in human form, which you can imagine how well that goes with the non-human fables that have been exiled there. Mr. Ichabod, our dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, very formal. I'm ready to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you fixed the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue.
So
That's how Boy Blue talks.
Ichabod Crane is racist against the wood people.
Clearly. Like, Holocaust level racist against the wood people. Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. Can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
This is just blinked down here. But I want to use... I'd like to examine the fingerprints on the phone to see which numbers were last hit. or redial or whatever. It's a rotary, unfortunately, so I don't think any of that works.
Oh, what do we got here?
Official compendium of something. Of witches, perhaps.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I
to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
I don't know why Snow told you anything.
He and Crane talk all the time, okay? He was a resource, albeit one that turned out to be useless.
We hardly talk all the time. Besides, why spend time on such gutter snipe?
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
Why do you even care about this?
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown. Literally invested, since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing running. And tonight I hear that Crane has been killing fables, and there's no system in place to catch him?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary! He's the sheriff! And none of you were chosen to run this office! Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
It'll have to do for now.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else?
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out, never went anywhere, and is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Please don't be timed.
Find the witch.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need
So I think how you want to look at this is where do we send Bluebeard? Where is he going to make the least amount of impact? It might not be the best decision for us, but in the long run it probably will be.
Right, well, there's three options.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
So where do we want
I
to
don't need
bar
So
Bluebeard
you leave
from?
Crane alone.
I feel like he was really eager to go to the apartment.
Yeah.
You and all
Like,
your
maybe that's just a
acquaintances.
bluff on his part.
I want to go to Holly's bar because I feel
So
like
you leave
Bluebeard
Crane
going there
alone,
is going to
and
be really
we'll leave you
insensitive, and
alone.
we at least have that shared, we kind of
But there's some
improved our
business I
relations
need
a little
to
bit
attend to.
when we were there at the funeral, kind of defended.
I'd love to join.
We made him
but there's
worse,
some
and then we
business I
maybe
need to
made him a
attend to.
little bit better.
Yeah.
But we did barge into a funeral and demand that the person giving the
I'd love to
eulogy
join
come
you,
talk to us
but there's some
immediately.
business
Yeah.
I need to attend to.
My feeling is actually that, like, these two,
So you leave
Dee's
Crane
office and
alone.
Holly's bar,
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
I don't, like, he won't
I
be
don't need sympathy.
unsupervised, right? If he goes and sees the D's,
So you leave Crane
Okay,
alone,
he interacts
and
with the
we'll leave
Ds.
You alone.
and I guess maybe if they have to
and all
corroborate a
your
story with each other, they can
acquaintances.
work it out.
Uh-huh.
If he goes to Holly's bar, Holly
I'm
will
better
be
off
there, and
dealing with
obviously
things
she's
alone. I don't
on the
need
side of
sympathy
catching
and I
Lily's
don't
killer
need
no matter what.
Yep.
But if he goes to Crane's apartment, he's totally alone,
But
and
there's
there's
some
like
business I
no
need to
check on
attend
what he
to.
does.
Correct.
Right? He could plant evidence there. He could remove evidence from there.
I'd love to
I already
join
feel
you,
like
but there's some
we're sort of
business I
seeing
need to
planted
attend to.
evidence against him.
Uh-huh.
In the form of maybe the picture and maybe the key
I'd
being
love
just
to
like
join
in
you,
his
but there's some
office for
business
some
I need to
reason.
attend to.
Yeah.
To that room in the hotel, like those two things seem kind of weird.
I'd love to
So,
join you.
I'd like to
but
go to the
there's some
apartment.
business
Alright,
I need
let's
to
do it.
attend to.